Okay, good morning, grade 2 for this is our last subject, science. Okay, so let's have, for our science, it's all about the heat, light, sound, and force. Okay po, pinagsama-sama na ni Teacher Bell kasi short lang naman yung mga topic na yan. Okay, so let's have first yung light. You can see your face in the mirror because the light that strikes in the mirror bounces off or is reflected. This enables you to see a clear image of your face in the mirror. So look at this one again. The light that strikes in the mirror bounces off or is reflected. So you can see yourself. Yourself is reflected. Okay, next. You cannot see your face in the cardboard, of course. The cardboard has a rough surface and the light that strikes the cardboard does not bounce back, okay? So, or is not reflected. No image is seen in the cardboard because the light is absorbed. Okay po? Na-absorb siya instead of being reflected. So sa mirror, it is reflected, it bounced back, but in the cardboard, the light is absorbed. It does not bounce back. Okay, so look at this image. So for example, the red one here is what's this? Your object. So this is the light. So reflected, it will bounce back. It is reflected. When it is absorbed, it's in the object. Okay, and then you're gonna learn also when you're in grade 3 already, you're gonna learn another one, and the other one is transmitted. Okay po, but for the grade 2, we have only reflected, light reflected, and absorbed. Light travels in a straight line there through rays or waves. When light strikes a material, it can either be reflected or absorbed. It can be either reflected or absorbed. Most of the objects that has smooth surface, it is, the light is reflected. Okay po, next. As you stand under the sun, your shadow is formed. A shadow is the dark area. So this one, the shadow of this boy is this one. A shadow is a dark area formed when an object blocks off the source of light. So for example, I'm gonna open my flashlight and then I will block this one, and then look, there's a shadow. Okay po, you can do that also for you to see the shadow. Or any object that blocks off a light source cast a shadow. Next, so we have also sources of heat and lights. So we have natural resources, natural sources. Natural sources are the sources that that give off their own light and heat. So we have sun, the main source of heat, and also the stars, another source of heat and light. We cannot feel the heat of the stars because they are too far away from Earth. Unlike the sun, it is near sa Earth. Okay, next, another sources of light is we have artificial sources. So these sources need the use of fuel, such as coal and petroleum, to produce heat and light. So fire from the burning wood or charcoal gives off heat and light. Also, flames from torches and candles. Okay, another source of heat and light is the electricity. Is another source of energy. It is the power that makes bulb emit light and the electric iron to produce heat. This is the heat, and then the light through electricity. Okay, so electricity is another source of heat and light, source of energy. So the uses of light and heat. Light allows us to see things. Without light, we cannot see anything. So light from the sun also help plants make their own food. Heat helps us cook food and iron our clothes. It keeps people and animals warm. Heat energy is also needed by farmers to dry their crops. Okay pa? And also to dry our clothes. And then safety in using electricity. Avoid wasting electrical energy. And always ask an adult to unplug electrical appliances when not in use. You're not allowed to touch those. Okay po? Make sure to ask your parents to do it for you. Never touch electrical appliances when your hands are wet. It's dangerous. Electrical wirings and connection must be checked to avoid fire. And you will not be the one to check this. Let your mom and dad check this one or the electrician. Okay, safety in using fire. Do not play with flammable objects. It can cause fire. And then ask the help of an adult when using candles and kerosene lamps. Okay po? Get your science book. Open it on page 223. Get your science book and open it on page 223. So let me read the instruction. Where do we get heat energy or light energy to do each activity? Write fire, sun, or electricity in the blank. Write fire, sun, or electricity in the blank. Number 1, making campfire. Making campfire. Okay, what do you need? Do you need fire, sun, or electricity? Please write your answer. Next, number 2, ironing clothes. Ironing clothes. When you iron your clothes, you're gonna need fire, sun, or electricity. Please write your answer. Next, number 3, cooking food. Cooking food. When you cook food, you're gonna need fire, sun, or electricity. Please write your answer. Next, number 4, drying clothes. When you dry your clothes, you need fire, sun, or electricity. Next, number 5, growing plants. Growing plants, they need fire, sun, or electricity. Please write your answer. Next, number 6, a burning candle. Burning candle, it needs fire, sun, or electricity. Next, number 7, boiling water. You're gonna boil some water. Do you need fire, sun, or electricity? And number 8, lighting a bulb. Yung ating lighting a bulb. Do you need fire, sun, or electricity? Number 9, heating an oven. Heating an oven. Where do we get it? Fire, sun, or electricity? And the last one, cooking barbecue. Cooking barbecue. Fire, sun, or electricity? Now, for our next lesson, it's all about sound. Sound is all around us. It produces when objects moves back and forth. This back and forth movement is called vibration. A strong vibration produces a louder sound. Okay? A louder sound. When the vibrating object is small, less air moves back and forth, so the sound is softer. Okay? Loud sounds can be harmful. You need to protect your ears from loud sounds because constant exposure to very loud sounds can cause deafness. And you don't like to happen to you, right? A very loud and annoying sound is called noise. Okay pa? So for our sound activity, it's so easy. You are just going to write loud or soft. But before that, open your book again. Open it on page 228. 228. You are going to describe the sound produced. Write loud or sound in the blank, soft in the blank before each number. So the loud sound is like this. Wah! Okay? A soft sound. Hello. How are you? Okay? So that is one of the example. Okay? Now, number one, an airplane landing. Is it loud or soft? Write your answer. Number two, a spoon dropping. Loud or soft? Number three, siren of an ambulance. Woo, 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 woo. Loud or soft? Number four, chirping of a bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Number five, horns. Oh, loud. Number four, loud or soft? Number five, horns of cars. Beep, beep. Loud or soft? Number six, policeman's whistle. Ay, aray, aray. Ay, nawala yung aking sound. I don't know how to whistle. Number seven, small stones. It's small, falling on the floor. Is it loud or soft? And number eight, little boy's voice. Little boy's voice. Number nine, doorbell ringing. Ding dong. And number 10, ticking of the clock. Okay po. Very good. Close your book. And let's have our last topic. And that is about force. Okay po? It's all about force. Okay? The meaning of force is needed to make things move. Energy provides the force that make things move. There are different forces which can make things move. The first one is electricity. It is a source of force. It can move electrically powered objects like appliances and other machines. So this one, the electric fan moves because of the electricity. And number two, we have wind. Causes the branches and leaves to move. Running water causes stones and rocks move. Wind and running water cause motion. They are force that make objects and change its position. So, number two, wind. And number three, it is, okay, number three is magnetism. Okay, magnetism. A magnet can move some objects. It can push, pull, or attract some objects. And we have two, what's this? We have two materials. We have magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. So the magnetic materials, these are the objects made of iron, or steel and can be moved by a magnet. Like your ring, your earring, it can be moved by a magnet. While some non-magnetic materials, these are the objects that cannot moved by a magnet. The example of this one is your hair, paper, okay? So now, you are going to identify these following pictures. Write M if the object is magnetic and NM if it is non-magnetic. Number one, paper clip. M or NM? Please write your... Number two, iron ring. Magnetic or non-magnetic? Number three, foam. Magnetic or non-magnetic? Number four, needle. Needle, magnetic or non-magnetic? Number five, iron nail. Magnetic or non-magnetic? M or NM? Just write the N and MN, okay? NM. Number six, blade. Magnetic or non-magnetic? Number seven, balloon. M or NM? Number eight, pencil. N, M, or NM? And number nine, metal sharpener. M or NM? Okay? The earth's pull makes the stone, paper, and leaves of trees fall to the ground. Why? Because the earth's pull is called gravity. It is the downward force exerted by the earth. It is a natural force that pulls things toward the center of the earth. Okay po, for your assignment, study for our quiz tomorrow and take a picture of pages 223, 228, and 242. Then send it in our class dojo. Thank you everyone and see you tomorrow. Bye!